Now this is definitely one of the big hearts of tourist San Francisco. Powell down by Market is right up there with Chinatown, Haight-Ashbury, Fisherman's Wharf, places that people feel they have to go in the city, and you do. In this case, you have to go to it just because it's on the way. Also, there was a Walgreens, which I needed, so that was good. Also not sponsored. You know, I'm seeing a theme here, but just saying. Yeah, this is where all the shops are, all the, you know, the Nordstroms and the Neiman Marcus and the Louis Vuittons and all that. They've been having a lot of smash and grabs here the last month or so. It's actually kind of hitting epidemic level. It's pretty bad. All over the news, lead stories of the news. I don't know much about that, but, you know, pandemic's hard on a lot of people, a lot of jobs out, so I guess people get a little crazy. Still, it's pretty awful. I'd hate to work there. I can't imagine how bad that is. One place I would have liked to work, it's gone now, but right where that sign is, used to be Tad's Steakhouse. Been there for, 100 years. It's cafeteria style. You get your tray, you slide it along, but you were getting potatoes, fresh vegetables, steak cooked to order, ribeyes, porterhouses, tender, you know, delicious stuff, fillets, and beer. Anchor Steam, Sierra Nevada, you know, good quality beer, everything you want, but cafeteria style. You slide your tray down and then go take it over to your table, but you're sitting down with a steak, potatoes, beer. It was a fabulous place, stayed in business for over 100 years. Now it's some kind of a tourist market. I don't know what happened. I miss that place. I really liked it. Some old San Francisco that disappeared. Some old San Francisco that did not disappear, however, is the cable cars. Cable cars abound in this part of town. Here we are at the famous Powell and Market Street cable car turnaround. When I was a kid and lived here, they actually let all the people who hopped off help push, and we would push to turn it around. But they stopped doing that back in the 90s, I think, and now they have it sort of not quite automated, but you see this guy just kind of spins it around, and then the two of them push it right back till it hooks up. Then they'll go inside and lower the cable hook that connects to the cable that constantly moves under the street, and away it goes. You can do a single ride here. It's gone up a little since I was a kid, but it's $8 a person to ride one way, or if you are going to be in town, a one-day Muni Pass that includes bus, streetcar, subway, and cable car is $13, unlimited. So you can hop on and off cable cars all day for $13. I think it's $30 for a 3-day pass. It's a really fair deal to get you to use the transit system, because you can't drive. You can drive, you can't park anywhere in this city. There hasn't been an open parking spot in San Francisco since 1972. So, you know, good luck on that. But the cable cars, yeah, like I said, $13, all you can ride. There's your bill. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. Like nowhere else on the planet, right? Beautiful. And the way they go. Another piece of old San Francisco that I've always really loved are the Market Street streetcars. These guys have been running here since the 20s or 30s. There's electric buses too, but the electric streetcars, really beautiful piece of the past. And convenient, they go right up to the ferry building on Embarcadero. There's one of the electric buses. Environmentally, just as good, but not as fun. And Emperor Norton, the Emperor of San Francisco. The Emperor, walking by right now.
Indeed.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Have a splendid day. Nice to meet you. I love your pins.
Thank you so much. I love your pins.
Thank you. The Baron of Arizona.
So I saw the Emperor of San Francisco. He is actually legitimately is the Emperor of North America. He just happened to live in San Francisco. He was recognized by the city and county of San Francisco, and I believe the state also recognized his legitimacy and offered him a pension if he didn't press his claim any more than he had to. So he agreed to that in exchange for the hefty pension. He would keep the title but relinquish the authority to the civil government, which they appreciated. Cable car turnaround. Not as fun as it used to be when you could do it yourself, but still pretty fun to see. I'll get on and go take a ride in a minute here as soon as he hooks this bad boy up to the cable. Probably terrible to have to do your job being videotaped by thousands of tourists every day, but you know, contributing my part to that. There it goes. All right, getting on. All right, getting on. It's so hilly here, even the outside kiosk is on 4 separate levels. Oh, it's a crowded day on the cable car, that's for sure. Nice crowd out here, the tourists. And just about to get to my stop. Yay. All right, getting off.
Thanks so much.
Getting off the car. Whew. That's a fun ride. This video is sponsored by Gas Station Coffee. Gas Station Coffee. If you need coffee and you're not near a coffee shop, try Gas Station Coffee. That's adequate. Well, here I am on Powell Street. Powell and O'Farrell, just a couple blocks up from the turnaround that we just looked at. I'm about to get on a cable car again. Like I said, Muni Pass, totally, way to go. It's great. Ride all day for one low fare. Hashtag not sponsored by Munis. Not that I'm, not willing to be, but just not. Had some great gas station coffee this morning. Highly recommended. It's the best coffee you can get when you can't get to an actual coffee shop. Gas station coffee. And I'm about to get onto this one. I think it goes to Taylor and Bay. Let's see if this is the right one. Hope so. Oh, this is Hyde and Beach. That works. Riding on a cable car. Feel like a real tourist now, riding on a cable car. But you have to do it. It's the best way to get to Chinatown.
Thank you. How much? It's $8 each. $8 each. $8 each. So 16 total.
Festive holiday cable car here.
I think we're going to pass it where the power is. I think it's on your side. I'm not sure. I think it's right down here. It's on the corner. It's a brick.
Look how far down
This is it right here.
each story is one lower, and here is the actual cable car power station. The pinnacle of 1860s, 1870s technology here. And inside there's a giant wheel that actually powers these things. There's the cable car museum. They say. Pretty much straight down the hill. although they're convenient, they are not a comfortable ride by any stretch of the imagination. They're less pleasant than climbing the hill yourself, but only by a little bit. The views at each cross corner section are pretty spectacular though, huh? There you go. Nob Hill Theater, touch our junk. Sometimes you see a cable car in this city. Sometimes you see 2. If you're very lucky, you'll see 3. If you're very lucky, you see 4. 4 cable cars right in a row. Can it get any better? Look at this. Cable car number 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a full house right there. Pays out 70 to 1. Five cable cars.